everyone, and welcome back to this lesson. So this lesson is a continuation of the get month method that returns the month of a date as a number. Remember that in the last lesson, it was shown unto us that 0 represents January and December is represented by 11 because counting starts from 0 in JavaScript, and then in order to get the current month number, to get the correct month number, you must add one, which was a demonstration that was shown at the end of the previous lesson. So in this particular lesson, we'll continue with the get month method, and then we want to use an array of names to return the month as a name. So I'm just going to give an example of how you can use array of name to return the month as a name. So let's dive in and see what that means in our editor. So I will change this to JavaScript. No, I'll take this out. Take this out as well. Then, so I want to demonstrate how you can use an array of names to return the month as a name. Don't forget that what we did in the previous lesson is returning the month as a number. But in this demonstration, we want to return the month as a name. So the way you do it is a variable and name it month, which is going to contain all the months, so as an array. So in order not to waste time, let me just use auto completion because I need all the months from January to December, which is what you can see right here on my screen. And once I have the months, I can make another variable and then pass in the new date object and say, okay, so 2025 6 26. Let month equals to month like this. Now look at what I have here. So I first define an array that contains all the names of the month from January to December. Then I make another variable and picked one of the dates here, which is June, and pass it in as the date string. And now I am using this get month method over my new date that I have here, and I'm outputting the name of the month, and that is why you can see June right here in my browser. Another example is this. So I will leave the month array, and then I can do a new date object without any parameters and do let month equals to month d.get month, and do document dot get element by id demo dot inner html equals month. And right here you can see that the current output is January. And that is because of the fact that in the first example, don't forget that I passed in a date string of June into the date object, which was why I was getting June. But in this particular example, I am not passing any string, any parameters into the new date object. Instead, I am asking JavaScript to get me the current date, and then from that current date, use that to deduce the current month that I am here right now. And that is the reason why you are seeing the month of January display on my screen. So these two examples are how you can get JavaScript to return the month as a name by using this array of names for month. You now extract the particular amount you want out of it and get the name as a name, and get the month as a name, sorry, as against getting the month as a number, which was what was first demonstrated in the previous lesson. So in this particular lesson, we were able to use array method in order to get the month as a name. As you will see in our future lesson, where we'll be discussing extensively about an array. So if you don't understand this method now, don't worry yourself, but I just needed it to demonstrate unto us that it is as well possible to get the month as a name when working with date in JavaScript, and not only limited to number that starts from 0 and end at the corresponding month that ends the year at 11, but also that you can get the month as a name if you want in your project or in your code, just as I just demonstrated to us in the two examples that I gave just now. So this is how you can use an array of name to return the month as a name, just as I demonstrated in these two examples. One was the fact that I passed in a date string manually as parameter into the new date object, and I used the current date by not passing anything as parameter into the new date object in order to get the correct month as a name. So the first one gave me June because June was the content of the date string that was passed as the parameter. But in the second one, I'm getting January because I told JavaScript to get me the current date, and that use that to evaluate the current month that I'm in and give me that month as a name. And that is why right here on the screen you can see January, which is correct and equivalent to the exact month that I'm in right now. Thank you. And in the next lesson, we'll continue to take a look at other JavaScript date method that we have. I'll see you then.